Ladies and gentlemen,
let's get started.
I have thought a lot in the last 24 hours.
Time to get your weekly sports fix
By the skin of their teeth, they lost.
Then you can just ride it the whole thing.
with Stix
We on the radio, dude?
We live up in this piece. What's happening, homie? How you doing, man?
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you like I told the people when I just walked back through the house. There's a reason why certain people of a certain age need to be their ass at work. We don't need to be outside at this time. I could have swore I left the house 2 hours ago to go somewhere around the corner. It take too damn long. People driving way too slow out here. There's zero motivation out on the streets in the first half of the day. Let me just tell you that. And I'll still look around and I swear you would think it's a damn pandemic right now, quarantine, because guess who's outside right now? All of our elders and seniors. So they are fully masked up still in the car and driving slow as hell around the road.
I see. That's where you're going with that. I figured you'd go in for a little walk around the block or something like that, get a little exercise in.
I probably could have got my shit done faster if I did.
And just walk there and get it all taken care of.
You know what I'm saying? You run one errand. I think I'm just going to the little central part of the city, pick up this, hit something on the way back, be at home. 2 hours worth. I ain't even left the city.
Good old Fedway, baby. No snow yet down there?
We're a metropolis. Damn it, it feel like it. If it ain't, it's coming. I'm telling you, it's coming. It's cold as shit out here.
It is not warm at all, bro. I'm ready. It's getting down to the fucking, I want to say like 20s next week here.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. 30 degrees or some shit like that. That's out of control.
Oh yeah, I already seen pictures from over there. And yeah, full yard snow, and fully shoveled off walkway and stairs down to the car. Oh, I've already seen it.
Yeah, I'm not down with that. You live in that. I'm not down with that. I'd get my pasty ass to Vegas and work on my tan here in the next couple months. That's for
but see, you
sure.
can't go to the extremes though. You can't do extreme. You can't go from this to that. I mean, you got to find a little middle ground somewhere up in there. California, not the spot, by the way.
I was gonna say California.
No, California's not the spot, bro. I mean, it's election time. We about to find out how stupid everybody really is. Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We got the anonymous politician homie now going on right this week.
Big political homie is I'm telling you, I got him shoved in the back somewhere. He was waiting to bust loose, man. But I'm telling you, this ain't the day for that. Because I'm telling you, man, I don't have no sides. I'm on the sides of what makes perfect sense, right? And I've always been like that. So you look at two different sides, and they both arguing against each other, but neither one of them make perfect sense, common sense. Oh yeah, we in trouble, G. We in trouble, G. We got to do. I ain't even mad at him. I respect it, but the hoodie, I ain't calling no names, but I mean, if I'm running for something, if I had on a hoodie on the podium, y'all be looking at me sideways. All I'm saying.
I missed it. I didn't click on one single thing. If it doesn't have
that's enough Easter eggs for people to go look.
If there's if there wasn't a sports betting legalized in the whole entire Washington State community app going on that we've been going for, I wouldn't have. I don't even want to pay attention.
Yo, you're a genius, G. If they flip voting to betting, okay, now we can fix this process too. If you could figure out, okay, me to get some money out of me picking the winner, or you getting a turnout like you ain't never seen before. Okay.
I will fill.
You got to watch out for the shenanigans because the writers are always in the back room.
Yeah, looking at the tally votes. You know how it goes.
Yep, Al Gore was never the president.
We'd probably take a bad beat on that one too.
Hell yeah, immediately.
Hey, speaking of some placing some wagers, you see how you've been peeping out these Kraken. I finally got a game to watch last night on TNT.
I was pissed off.
They fired up that over 1P finally after like a 4 or 5 game
Yeah,
they took 4 or 5 game uns.
They got it back to
used.
50%.
Got it back. They were on fire last night. Not bad. 5-game winning streak now?
Yeah, shout out to Manny Benias. Shout out to Schwartz.
Martin Jones, baby. He's like saved
shout out to man
96%
Jones.
in the last 5
Cat,
games or whatever that he's been in.
Cat's name Jones.
Cat's name Jones. Pittsburgh, Calgary, Minnesota, Pittsburgh again, and then Nashville last night. These cats are at home for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games, homie. You better go peep a ticket and get in there.
I was just saying this the other night. Okay. I should never click on TNT when the Tentacle is live on national broadcast and see empty seats. Don't disrespect the S like that. Don't even disrespect the homie like that. Matter of fact, you're disrespecting yourself. You know why? Because you posing. And I'm not about to get into the whole Seattle thing because I know y'all gonna come for me, which I won't, but I'm not even mad at it either way. But come on, man. Empty seats. Come on. We national TV. Those games should be sold out and full. Whether, if the camera's on, you should have seat fillers up in there, at least making us look like we're out here doing it and still loving the thing. Man, there's too many people up there look like they're in the seats networking to me.
Well, I want to know. Go ahead. I was
I'm just saying they look like they networking. They over there cutting deals and they ain't watching the game. When the action goes up against the glass, I don't see the bang, 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 bang on the glass. You know what I'm saying?
Two things of that. I mean, last year, the whole season, they were pretty much sold out the right way, right? And then this year, I've seen numerous posts wherever, seen and
saying
people saying, selling my season tickets for this game or whatever, can't make it, blah, 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 blah.
Respect yourself.
Yeah. So what's going on with that? They need to, they just did, now that they got that investment going, they did it all last year when people would be able to, people were all about going because, selling it. And now you got these season ticket holders that you were there just to invest, which is not, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. However, get your butt in the seats, as homie says, get your butt there. If you can't go for a real reason, then don't go. But you already ponied up the money to be a season ticket holder. And if you had the money to you have the money to get your butt into Climate Pledge Arena and get down there to help out or to cheer on the Kraken. And I mean, they're on a winning streak right now, not playing too bad. So
it's not all the fandom's fault neither. Let me get in the arena. Let the fan get in the arena.
True.
Get the corporation up out of here. Let me get in there and cheer for the 8 legs. It's the S.
And we've talked about this before too. Is you could fly somewhere and get into a game for cheaper, and then it is to get into Climate Pledge Arena right now.
Edmonton,
so I kind of see what's going on. But
Calgary, I told you, Edmonton, Calgary, flights and tickets cheaper than Kraken tickets.
That's crazy.
Flight and ticket.
Yeah, that's wild, homie. That's wild. Hey, well, check out the Kraken. They're on a streak. Next, 5 games at home. Hopefully,
Respect
see
yourself.
y'all get all some of you get y'all some and get there. So yeah, 8-4-2, 18 points, second in the division right now.
Look at that.
6-14 in the game O's and 7-14 in the over 1 P's. They got back to 500 in that over 1 P's. So
yeah, they're playing defense. That's what I think the difference is. You know what I mean? And Alexia and the dudes, they're out here grinding. Shout out to all the guys. Shout out to Berkey and all of them dudes, man. Yeah, I'm with y'all. I feel you.
That was sick. Yeah, good game last night. I got to see 2 periods, and then my old ass had to go to bed because it was like 9:00. So, anyways, hey, we are back. It's Mouse Big Homie and Stix. Remember to subscribe, rate, and review on your favorite podcast platform. Go to thisisfunner.com for more podcasts and online content. Grab some merch while you're there from the Funner family. Support the cause. Chris, the producer, Donovan, doing big things over there. Check us out on YouTube, Sports Fix with Stix. Subscribe and smash that like button. Follow the conversation on Twitter. Follow me at Stix015. Follow this guy and us Big Homie at homie_anonymous. And use that hashtag Stix and Sports, baby. We all over. We out there.
Shameless promotion.
I see it. I like it.
I have zero shame, Gianni. Yo, man, look, there's a lot going on, but let's tie a bow on something real quick, man. Last week we were debating whether or not the Major League Baseball playoffs, the scale was heavier on that side, or was the World Series exciting enough to keep the OGs like us enthused? Which one waited out? But guess what? It is now all over. Señor Altuve, championship número dos. And hey, with a new team and a new young buck. Young Bucks, man. Julio, man, you got okay. Let's do this real quick. Let me go here, then I'm gonna unleash the chain. Let's Stix at y'all. You gotta keep Julio, dude. This dude could be Junior. This kid who just won MVP, that could have been Julio. What's my man's
shortstop?
name? Yes.
Pena.
Yes. That could have been your Julio just that quick. The world, the nation did not even know this boy's name. Why? Because he plays baseball. Number 2, he plays baseball in Houston. And number 3, it's the Astros. So look at this. Same thing applies in Seattle.
Jeremy Pena.
Julio could be your next guy. So take a look at what the Astros just did. Full rebuild, one main guy, and of course they had the pitching. We know that, okay? But the Astros, they just cleaned up the slate, man. Nobody's going to be able to be talking to them about, signals and whatnot anymore. And like I text you offline, I was waiting for Senior Altuve to give you the big chingate cabron and take his jersey off,
right?
Naked shirt, and be like, I ain't got nothing on.
Yeah, because Castellanos in that first game was kind of giving him the business, mocking him a little bit. So, yeah, that was like you said, it's they pulled that one off. I think the whole country was rooting for Philly except for Texas.
Come on.
In that one. So everybody knows how that all went down in the past. So I got a couple real quick things, like you said, put a little bow on it for MLB. But I was looking at some numbers last night, going through the Rookie of the Year, the Cy Young, the MVP, and then obviously the Manager of the Year. So just start with the. Let's see.
Shout out to Dusty, though, by the way. OG Dodgers. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I forgot that was his first. So he wasn't in San Francisco when they won.
You talking as a player? No.
As a manager.
No, that was one of the times they went. And they didn't win. That was because how they had that thing where they were winning every other year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Them and the Spurs were doing that every other year. We win a championship. But
yeah. So the Manager of the Year in the American League, you got Francona, Service, and then Hyde in Baltimore. And you got in the National League, you got your boy Roberts, and then the good old Buck for the Mets, and then Snicker for the Braves. Kind of interesting there. I mean, if you really want to look at the Manager of the Year, obviously I'd want to go with Service. However, with what Brandon Hyde did with the Baltimore Orioles to keep them in contention the whole year, that's pretty. We considering the extra credit for playoffs, or are we just doing regular season? Technically, it's regular season, but you know how they do it.
Okay, well then, I'll take some points from Service. Then, yeah, you're right.
So, and then I don't even know about the National League. I mean, you got the 3, Roberts, Showalter, and Snitker. I mean, the Dodgers are there every year. The Mets, floundered, and then the Braves are just the Braves. They've been solid the whole time anyway. So that's interesting to me. But real quick, just like I said, we'll run through this, and I want to get your thoughts, homie. See what you think.
Come on.
American League, off the top of your head. Quan J-Rod Rushman. Stephen Kwan from the Indians.
No.
J-Rod, and then Adley Rushman, the guy I told you about at the beginning of the year that you said,
this is MVP?
Only I knew about him or whatever.
This is MVP?
This is Rookie of the Year.
Oh, come on. You see where my head was. I'm thinking this is MVP. Easy. Easy. J Rod showed y'all. Fit me up. Where my trophies at? Next.
Yeah. Just off the out of those three, he smashed in home runs, led in stolen bases, had a 14-point difference in average from Stephen Kwan, and smashed in RBIs, 25 better than Kwan did. Kwan did play in more games. But my question would be, how come Jeremy Pena from the Astros is not part of this list?
Give me his stats.
253 average, 22 home runs,
That's
63
why.
RBIs.
That's why. He's a shortstop. That's great average shortstop numbers, G.
Yeah. So that was interesting to me, but I just wanted to throw that out there. What I say, RBI 63. He had more RBIs than Rushman and Kwan.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, I mean, I'm not mad at him, but I mean, what I like, you gotta love the fact that when the pressure and you put the spotlight on the boy, action.
Showed out in the playoffs, bro. Showed
That's
out.
what I'm saying. So even though he
Carlos
wasn't
Correa,
a household name, yeah, exactly. Even though he wasn't the household name outside of Houston for everybody else, he says, say my name, say my name. You know what I'm saying? And he is not the child of destiny. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Hey, all right, let's get we'll skip over the National League Rookie of the Year because I want to get your thoughts on this too. American League Cy Young, Dylan Cease, Alex Manoah, or Justin Verlander.
I mean, you got to give it to Verlander, G.
Yeah, I agree with that too. After looking through these numbers, I was looking at it: 18-4, 1.75 ERA, 185 strikeouts, only 29 walks, so 6.4 walks per walk. Hits,
cherry on top.
Strikeouts per walk ratio. The other two candidates, Manoah had a 3.5 strikeout to walk ratio and 2.9 for Cease. Just controlled it all around it. Age 38 and
exactly.
Dominating.
Exactly. So it could be one of those, you know, it's not one of the compilation things because he earned it before when he was at his height. Now you just got to give it to him because he took it. He went out there and got it at an old age Tom Brady style.
MVP, American League, Alvarez, Judge Ohtani, National League, Arenado, Goldschmidt, Machado.
You know, I mean, I'm not saying Showtime.
We've already had this stupid conversation last year with Ohtani.
Yeah.
If you're going to give it to him last year, you're going to have to give it to him every year. That's if you're going to do the pitching and hitting combined. And
this
then
ain't the year, though.
The National League is interesting to me. Arenado, Goldschmidt, and Machado. Just by my stat, I was just going to say Goldie's my pick. Led him in out of those 35 home runs. Batted 317, 115 RBIs, is the leader in all three of those categories with between those three of them. So I think it's Goldie all around. So
they need
close up.
He did work, and it was clear over there. On this side, he was doing just like Judge is doing. It's clear, and if anything, any foolishness happens, the writers is at work.
Yeah. So, anyways, there's a little MLB touch up for y'all. Stay tuned. I think it's on Monday when they pull all those. I can't remember actually. I know it starts on Monday, but I think they do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, some bullshit like that because they do all the talk about the whole show or whatever. But so Monday, I know it starts with the Rookie of the Year.
Well, you know what I saw? You know, saying final game on closeout. Okay, during the game, commercial for drum roll, World Baseball Classic.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, that looked like it's going to be a whole lot of fun, but it's a long ways away. You know what I'm saying? But that looked like it's going to be fun too.
Yeah.
Keep the draws on.
Bring back the World Baseball Classic after the hiatus for, I think it was 2020, right? That they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yep. So, all right, homie, you want to get into some NFL here to close this baby out? Any shenanigans from week 9? Any hearings on the the front lines, and then we'll get into week 10 and the nonsense that we call NFL.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to take over the wheel for a hot second because there's a piece of news that landed on the homie's doorstep, which activated me, because the horseshoe is at work, and I don't know if this is good work, man. Okay, and let me lay it down for you. Shout out to the big homie, who is not so big anymore, Jeff Saturday, OG from when we were Kings. Okay, OG center, him and Peyton Manning, peanut butter and jelly. Okay, this is the foundation of what we had going. He could have been there through the Andrew Luck years, but shout out to Andrew Luck too. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hating. But they named Jeff Saturday out of nowhere, who was just an analyst behind a desk.
And a high school coach.
I didn't even know that. Now, first of all, for anybody to even bring that up, you know what? You need to slap yourself. Not you specifically, but the people that goes, he was a high school coach. Like, that's a key point on this damn man's resume. And he won a title.
I think it's funny as hell.
Manning. I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's how ridiculous this whole thing is. My man Jim Irsay been on one. I don't even know how long he's been on one. I think he's been perpetually on one. To you know what? I think Jim Irsay is on that same shit them doctors had me on, that had me loopy at the beginning of the season. You know
when you were a big pharma homie.
Yeah, buddy. He was on that same boat. He's perpetually high just like that. He's got to be, because Monday Night Football pops up. Okay. And this is all passion from me. I could have wrote a lot of this, but this is all passion for me. Peyton Manning was on Monday Night Football, and it's him and Eli. They doing the crossover thing because the pregame show's about to pass it over. You could break off, go to ESPN, or you can go to the Deuce and watch them. She goes, Peyton, there's some big news that happened. What you know? Peyton don't got no reason to lie at this point. If he knew a little something, he would have told you, because that's why you're going to go watch his show. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. He
goes, flustered. You know Peyton when he looks flustered. It's like when Eli's talking too much. You know what I'm saying? or the people talking over each other.
Yeah.
That frustrated Peyton. That's what I saw. And I'm trying to tell you, the look of Peyton going, what the fuck was that? I'm telling you, I heard it, even though I didn't hear it. He don't even know. He ain't in cool contact with Irsay. I think there's something there. Why is Peyton always in Denver? Why did he move all the way to Denver and set up shop with his family? There's something there, man. He wanted to be out. He said, I'm gonna take my accolades, put my jersey up. But I don't really room with y'all like this. The people, I love y'all. Shout out to the fans. But man, look, this is worse than Steve Nash. This is worse than Steve Nash, to be honest with you, because basketball is different. The dudes can just go out there and do whatever.
Right.
Jeff Saturday, you have to instantly become a CEO of travel, damn people's cups, cleats and cleat sizes and grass. And
well, he's not necessarily doing all that, but
yes, he is. He's the damn CEO of all of this stuff happening. And I haven't even said anything about plays yet. Okay, you remember a gentleman last year by the name of David Culley?
Yep. He's in
what
Houston.
Happened in Houston Texans? What happened to the Houston Texans? They did this dude wrong, right? But guess what happened to him? He had the sweetheart. We found out at the end of the day, he had the sweetheart deal. Now, only way that I am down with this Jim Irsay's thing is if there's a bigger scheme going on. I'm going to give you the interim deal. I'm going to give you the sweetheart cash deal because we're tight. We're homies. You're an OG from around here. I would love to give you the money. In the meantime, while I go and cook up in the back and see if we can get Sean Payton, see if we can get damn John Gruden, damn it, we can get, somebody that y'all heard of, and a quarterback, one of these four cats. We just found out who immediately said, you know what? The anonymous prognostication homie might be right to somebody should be tanking for something. Somebody should be tanking for, you know what it's called now? I'm going to do this. Tank for blank.
Tank for blank.
It's 4 dudes. It don't
Yeah.
matter. I got a tank for one of them.
Well, there's like, I think now after midseason, there's like 6.
It might be 6 dudes. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So you got top 4: Hendon Hooker, C.J. Stroud to reacquaint everybody, Caleb Williams, and Bryce Young. I don't know how I did him last, but anyway, they have decided. Look at what happened to us. I'm gonna be short now because I'm telling you, I didn't took up too much time. I'm telling you, this is passionate for me. Oh, the Andrew Luck thing. That messed the franchise up and set us back a long ass time. You notice I'm still saying us. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, set us back a long ways. We got to get back in the game. The only way to get back in the game is to get the cheap rookie top flight quarterback and let's do this thing over again. They have officially decided that we're going to be the first one to do it. If Carolina don't want to do it, okay, go ahead, be stupid. Houston, okay, y'all always want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Who else is at the bottom? Chicago, no, they don't want to do it.
No.
Pittsburgh, they don't want to do it no more. I don't know anybody else who's really wants to do it. So once you get up to number 23 from the bottom, there's the Colts. We want to do it. We're down, okay? Because we 100% have no clue about what our future looks like after my boy 28-3 got injured for the rest of the season. And I don't even know if he's injured for the rest of the season because word is he could really play.
Yeah, Matt Ryan could play. Supposedly there's some kind of money bonus in there that they're probably waiting on now or something like that. Yeah, it's crazy.
Man.
It goes from NFL desk to front lines, coaching up these men and seeing how he's going to do it. I mean, hopefully it seems like Irsay is basically just saying, hey, let's build some kind of culture in the next 8 weeks to get these kids, these young men ready to play and
go in and analyze
motivate
everybody.
them and help them out wherever you need to help out. And then
find out who we got.
You just stand on the sideline for 8 weeks and then give me a evaluation at the end of the year of where you see we could get better or how we need to get better throughout the next 8 weeks. So interesting concept. Yes, homie. I have to agree with you there. Well, let's just get into week 10 and kind of talk about week 9 as we go through week 10.
Let me crowbar this in.
You got one more thing?
I just thought of something real quick.
Yeah.
Tank for blank. Whatever we do, don't get the Ohio State quarterback. It don't ever go well. Shout out to Terrell Pryor. Okay, go ahead.
Well, isn't Justin Fields the Ohio State quarterback? And then who's the other guy?
You got another one? Dude who won the
Where's Rudy at when
title.
We need him?
He won the national title and then disappeared.
Oh,
and
Watson.
Ended up in the XFL or whatever. Cardell.
Oh, Cordell Jones. Cordell Jones. Yep.
Yeah. Look what happened to him. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Terrell Pryor. We know what happened to him. Okay. Braxton Miller. What happened to Braxton Miller? So don't whatever you do, let's not do the Ohio State quarterback.
Get away from the Ohio State.
Whatever.
I'm sure Rudy will love you saying that, right? Shout out Rudy. Cool. Yeah, let's recap the recap the hometown plays of the week. No, let's not do that first. Let's do the let's do that first while we're here.
We had the window to ourselves and it looked horrible. Seattle and LA Rams. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all don't know how to keep a window together.
Your hometown plays of the week though, bro. Rams lose, like you said, Tampa Bay money line. Allow 5 sacks. They only allowed 4, so you were close. And then your Rams rushing, he called it, boys. He called it, ladies and gentlemen. Team rushing yards 69 total. And these fools got to 68. And there was one player, I don't remember who it was a -1. That guy, probably your boy Skoroniak.
It probably was tackle for loss.
Yeah.
Yes,
and so let's see. Then I had Gino 300 yards. He got to 275. Defense 5 sacks, 2 interceptions. They had 5 sacks, 0 interceptions. And then I stuck with the game over 3.5 field goals, which did not come to fruition like it did the week before. They only had 1. So early game. Well, actually, real quick before we get into that. So we were kind of talking offline. There's a couple things I wanted to point out that I've seen on some sports betting sites and talking to people,
Yeah.
and I only have a couple tags. This John Ewing from Vegas at John Ewing on Twitter.
Shout out.
This was on Thursday. Since 2020, road favorites of 13 or more points are 3-10 against the spread. That was and then week 9, you had Philly, a road favorite at 13.5 versus Houston, and they did not cover. So that is actually 3-11 now, right?
Yep.
3-11 on that. And then this one's interesting too, that I just found the other day. I think it was Saturday. If the spread is greater than 9.5, take the under. And that was on Saturday before the Sunday games, 9-2 on the season. And then after week 9, they are 11-2 now. So week 9, Buffalo was -11 versus the Jets. We all know what happened there. It was under 46. And then Tennessee and KC was a 12.5 point favorite. And that was ended at 37 as well, under 45.5. So 11-2 right now, huh? Talk about getting the thing. I wish I had credit for whoever that was, but it's on Instagram. I think I saw that one. So
as soon as you sent me that, I was it was a full mouth drop. But by then I was already retired from going to the counter.
Yeah.
These fools will find unique ways to try to break your ass. I'm telling you. I don't give a damn how much knowledge you do. But look at what happened in week 9, though. To piggyback on what you said, only 4 over totals all week.
Yeah, rolled back down.
3 road winners. So, okay. Shout out to Seattle. Shout out to Philadelphia. Shout out to Miami. Only road winners. Hold on. There was 3 favorites that pushed, just hit the number. Tampa Bay, Minnesota, and the Chargers. And that's all of those 3s that were out there. Those solid 3s that didn't go anywhere. And the homie would be remiss if he did not mention the Vikings. And shout out to Captain Kirk with the naked chest post game on the flight, making sure that everybody understands that his swag level is untouchable. Joe Burrow, Joe Shice, come holler at me. See Captain Kirk. You know what I'm saying? He's on the plane doing the most, and he wanted to let y'all know that he's not one of these flabby quarterbacks, because he does do some workouts, apparently, some kind of workouts, enough for RG3 to notice all the way on Monday, still shooting shots. Shout out to the petty god, RG3, still shooting shots at Captain Kirk. Man, what's wrong with that guy, man? I ain't mad at him, but it makes for interesting TV, because you see what they did to Schefter.
Yeah, put him on the sidelines with the chains and all that. Yep.
They did that to shoot a shot at Captain Kirk. Okay. And then of course Schefter's down with it, and the whole time RG3. Yeah. Petty God RG3, man. Oh, dog. I hope he ain't really like that, man, because he's like that. I don't even know why.
Well, we got week 10. We got Seattle, Tampa Bay playing in Germany. Seattle's an underdog again, and they're an underdog again, +3. Take the Seahawks, ride that hot streak against good old TB 100,000.
It's safe to say.
That's going to be an early riser for everybody out here. 6:30 a.m. Get on it and get ready to.
Are they putting it on ESPN
get started
too, so nobody can watch it again?
Oh, it might be. I don't know. I haven't checked that far ahead yet.
No. NFL Network said this
NFL
time.
Network.
We keeping this. Yeah, we keeping this.
So there we go. So I got my hometown plays of the week for you. For this one is Geno, 215 yards passing, 1 touchdown. Kenny Walker is going to get 115 yards and 1 TD. And then the defense is going to get 3 sacks on Tom Brady's old ass. 6:30 a.m. in Germany. Light up the brouhahas early, I guess, on Sunday morning. So going to be early riser. I guess I'll have to get to bed even earlier on Saturday night. So anyways, that's
it's going to be heavyweight pints and steins being poured up out there in Germany. So
German
shout out to
Bruce.
Shout out to that. Please do that. Handle that lightweight and take care of Tom Brady for us, would you please? Since we cannot do it. And I told you we would not be able to do it. Whose house? Rams' house. And the door is unlocked. Feel free to go in and do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, now you got the Rams and playing a home game against the lonely Arizona Cardinals. Can the Rams pull this one off, homie?
Yes. When you're feeling low, what do? Wait for the Cardinals to show up to you. Guess what, bruh? Once the Cardinals show up, this is when you get right. You know the old cliche get right game? This is the get right game.
Is the get right one?
So all the usual stuff starts falling in place. Here we go. Cooper Kupp, mark it up. 100 yards, ease. You know what I'm saying? So that means his number is not going to be that high. But so if you're going to bet on that, go ahead and do that. You can feel comfortable with that. 80-99, Mr. Aaron Donald. He's going to contribute 2 sacks because guess what? Kyler Murray's going to run right into his chest and he's going to body slam him again. That's just what always happens. And, okay, I'm going to let y'all know. He already told you the line 3.5 to the Rams. How? I don't know because they ain't that good. But Power Rank says it should be right around there. It should be -2.5. So since I said this is the get right game, let's throw all of that information out. Rams win by 10.
There you go. They're gonna the get right game.
Yes, double digits, baby.
Gonna get it all put together.
Probably not, but I mean, yo.
It will be nice to see. Let's see. Well, they got the Rams, the lonely Rams at 3-5, and the lonely Cardinals at 3-6. So, either way.
Well, look, hey, but Pete, though, how do you feel? What do you think about the? See, we had revenge game last week with Captain Kirk. What about the revenge this time with Captain Kirk again? But he's not the revengee. It's Stephon Diggs being the revengee. Ooh,
yeah, with
Minnesota Buffalo.
Yeah, with a little hampered. Josh Allen with the elbow injury, so we'll see how that goes. Sounds like he's going to play, but this is going to be a test for Minnesota. We talked a little bit about them last week about how, you know, them and Philly, are they real? Are they legit? So we'll see at Buffalo too. So we'll see see how many chains he's going to be putting on when he's out there after that Buffalo game. So 10 a.m. game again.
Yeah, it's hard to find. It's hard to find anything, man, this week. My power rank is not telling me a whole lot, man. So if anybody wanted to know, my power rank tells me that clearly Detroit is a better team than Chicago. In this game, Vegas is telling you Chicago is 3.5.
Telling who's 3.5? Yeah, Chicago's 3.5.
Yeah.
See, that would be an interesting game too, Detroit at Chicago, but only time will tell. Week 10, Sunday. Make sure you all get fired up early, 6:30 a.m. Go Hawks. Get them ready to rock and roll. But before you do that, before you got plenty of time to get into the podcast platforms, so subscribe, rate, and review on whatever favorite podcast platform you utilize.
Just go to all of them.
They're out there in any single one of them. Go to thisfunner.com for more podcasts and online content. Grab some merch while you're there from the Funner family. Check out our YouTube channel, Sports Fix with Stix and Announce Big Homie. Subscribe and smash that like button. Follow us on Twitter at Stix015 and at homie_anonymous. We got you there. Use that hashtag Stix and Sports. Homie, what you got for the people?
Yo, man, shout out to the old people, man, who's 45 and got shit going on. Tom Brady, TB, 100K, but his 13,000 playoff yards is almost double the second place, which is the boy Peyton Manning. Hurts my heart, man. Shit, that ain't funny, but this is fun.
That was Sports Fix with Stix. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review the show. If you want to join the show, use the hashtag Stix and Sports.
Winners don't make excuses.